for comedy.
So why did you think, like, just what motivated you to want to be a comedian?
Let me tell you, it's a couple of answers to that question. First of all, I was at a comedy club some years ago, way before I started thinking about doing comedy. And it was a white guy. You know, it's one of them places where they give away 10 free tickets for your birthday. Like, it was like the Funny Firm or some little corny ass joint. Yeah. And, but the guy was on stage and he was drinking. And he was like, I love my job because I only work an hour a day and I get to drink on the job. I was like, that's an occupation. I mean, you work at night, you work 1 hour, and you could drink while you're doing it. Shit, let me find out how you're doing that. Then you go from that to, Delirious. When I saw Eddie Murphy Delirious, that really just sparked something in me as far as comedy was concerned. I didn't. That was way back in the early '80s. I didn't think about doing it then, but it touched me to see him because I'm of age where we grew up listening to comedy. The Richard Pryor and the Red Fox and the cassettes and the albums and things like that. But when I saw Delirious and that dude was getting all them laughs and then people was blowing up, then he blew all the way up and then I saw him live. I was like, I think I want to do this. Then, of course, the opportunity came once Def Jam hit because it was a marketplace for black comedy. So that created the black comedy circuit, to be honest. That created it, but Comic View sustained it.
Right. Yeah. Damien, I feel like you one of the best. Like, for real. You one of the best that have ever done it. Were there ever the opportunities for you to go to LA, but you just didn't? Like, why didn't you do the LA thing?
Well, I went to LA to do TV, so I would go for Comic View. I look at, of course, I could have at that time when I won my special on BET, and it was people check for me. And I went out there, had a couple of meetings here and there, but it was nothing that was concrete enough to make me uproot my life and my family. And I had a house. I was balling. I was doing college shows, you know what I'm saying? And the college market, once you made it on Comic View, if you was a hit on Comic View, you could do all the black colleges and then the white colleges you could do during Black History Month because they had funds for that. So I used to put together shows. So I was making money. Plus I had a young son. I didn't want to, just uproot my situation. And I didn't have anything that was like presented to me that made me say, take that leap. Now, as a promoter living in Chicago, I utilized my city as an advantage because even if I don't care if you're a superstar and you live in LA or New York, you still want to play Chicago. So I look at Chicago as a place people wanted to come versus some place I needed to leave.